Hey Sagittarius, and all seekers of the world, Saggy. I was about to ask what kind of mischievous you are up to now, but you immediately answered, I'm not. Okay, you're tired. You feel like your energy has come around to bite you, and you're not tired of the world, you are tired of yourself within the world. I'm sorry. Some of you feel like your freedom is hurting people, and it's a new feeling for you, because it was always, people hurt my freedom. And now, within your system, this is not me telling you this is me reading you. You feel like, it's a 180. It's like, my freedom hurts people. Okay, in that case, you need to ask yourself, is what you perceive as your freedom, that so-called freedom that is hurting people, is it freedom? Or is it something you've learned to see as freedom because it's something that has always saved you? It saved you, this pattern, this behavior, this attitude, from really bad situations where you had to be that, do that, go for that in order to, I'm picking up literally, save yourself. And so it became a defense mechanism. Now, obviously, being saved is a type of freedom, but it's not freedom. If you do something to save yourself from some very, very bad situation, then yes, you are doing something for your freedom. But if you're doing the same thing in situations that don't require it, that aren't dangerous, it's just something that might trigger something in you, etc., then that's no longer your freedom, that's your prison. You're in a loop, in a pattern. This speaks a lot to PTSD, to post-traumatic stress disorder. It can speak to fragmentation. For example, if you go through a traumatic event or traumatic events growing up in your childhood or at any time, your brain, in order to cope, splits itself, detaches itself from how it feels and goes elsewhere in order to survive what you're going through. And so now the brain is already kind of aligned with, okay, when there's discomfort, I go, I detach, I fragment. An honest conversation, someone mildly, in a friendly, loving way, calls you out on something, an assignment at work that is just not comfortable or triggers, your mind reads as danger and takes you elsewhere. And so you do what you do, You remain free. And that's how you hurt people. So it's not your freedom that hurts people. You are very much encouraged to remain free and beautiful. It is your trauma that hurts people. Now, it's not you suffered a trauma hurts people. It's you responding to people like you responded to the trauma, to the event, to the abuser, whatever, as if they are those things, and not differentiating the two. When we heal from something like that, it requires immense amount of discerning and taking a breath and analyzing exactly what the person said and did. Is it how I see it? Are they threatening my freedom or more so my safety? And if they're not threatening my safety, maybe there's no reason for me to respond to it as if I have to save myself and be free. Does that make sense? You already are free by essence, Saji. You're a free thinker, you're a truth seeker, you're a brilliant creative, an idealist. You don't need to fight for something that is inherently already yours, and it's how you walk, it's how you talk, it's who you are. For you at this point, fighting for your freedom would be resolving the triggers, the auto response, the reactivity, by going to where it's uncomfortable, which is the source of the trauma/traumas. And that's where your system will go haywire and be like, danger, danger, alert, alert. And you're like, whoever is trying to guide you there or help you, whether it be a therapist or a friend or a partner, you'll see them as an enemy, a threat. They're trying to take away my freedom. That's when you need to stop, take a deep breath, remember what I just said, and look at them, truly look at them. Look at their pain, look at their discomfort, look at their bewilderment, look at their genuine will and to help and genuine love for you. And when you subtract the aspect of, oh, they're controlling me, oh, they are taking my freedom away from me, blah, 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 and you see it for what it is, that would be a giant leap for you and for everyone around you. Because in a way, you're right. Currently, your so-called freedom is hurting people. But true freedom doesn't hurt anybody. Tangible examples? Okay. Hey, I can't right now because I prefer to, I can't that day, or I can't right now because I prefer/need to do XYZ. Freedom. Sure, I'll be there, absolutely. And then changing your mind or wanting to do something else, not letting them know, screwing up their schedule, not living up to your word, making them insecure about their connection with you, or about anything to do with you, meddling with the trust, and then going about doing whatever it is that you change your mind or want to do now, and calling it your freedom. Similarly the same, but entirely different. I would say, if you want me to give you one sound, tangible advice on how to approach this, if you resonate with this, communication beforehand. Or if there's no beforehand and it's last minute, okay, last minute, better than none. People will really surprise you to how much they're not hurt by your freedom and how much they're actually rooting for you and being like, okay, cool. Okay? All right. Ace of Wands. First of all, major confirmation, major go for everything we just said. And it's a new opportunity to have your true, fiery sense of actual self to emerge out of the gutter and out of the dust and just rise. It's time for your true freedom and your true self. Extremely kind, extremely respectful, extremely loving, open-minded, generous, to show itself to the world. You want to be birthed through the illusion of you. Let it. It's the seed of a new dawn. Aureka. Judgment. Major wake up. Major realization. An expansion that is really intense. This is very much, Phoenix rise. It's like you, yourself, your true spirit has been laying dormant, graved almost. Waiting to be allowed out, to have the nails in the coffin break and let you out. Those nails, traumas. Every single trauma that you had is just another nail in the coffin of holding you down, imprisoned. And that coffin prison meant no harm. It's your subconscious mechanism protecting you. That's what it knows how to do. Because when there's war out there, yeah, you want to be hiding safe in the coffin and no one knows that you're alive, so no one's there to kill you. But when the birds are chirping and the weather is nice, and you walk hand in hand with someone lovely, you don't want to be in that coffin. Physically, maybe you're not. It's hiding there. Not letting them in. Your own spirit is tired, not of life. You love life. Your spirit is tired from not being allowed to live. No one is holding those nails down, Saggy. It's like the story of the elephant and the stick in the ground. When it was a baby, they tied his leg to that stick in the ground and tried to struggle to break out of it, but it couldn't because the stick was bigger and heavier and stronger than the little baby elephant. And the elephant learned that it can't defeat that. And it grew, and it remained tied that stick in the ground, and it grew so big to an actual sized elephant, mature grown elephant, that can break this thing like a twig. But stop trying. In the elephant's mind, that stick, that twig, is their master. Don't let that twig claim mastery over you by wearing a costume of freedom. Just because it says assign freedom doesn't mean it's free. Often words are deceiving. Often our memories are deceiving. But you know now. We know now. Four of Pentacles. You know, but your system is still used to what it's used to. But everything I have to lose. What is it that you have to lose? Huh? You think your pain and your trauma define you? Without them, you don't know who you are. Without acting like your parent, you no longer are connected to your parent. You don't have to be them to love them. Queen of Wands. Just let yourself let loose. Let yourself open up. Let yourself express. Let yourself be who you are. Not who you're programmed to be. By your own ideologies that aren't even yours. Your ideologies that were formed to protect you. You're okay now. So they're not relevant anymore. The ideology of I don't need any money served you when you didn't have money. Or you couldn't make money. The ideology of I don't need love served you when no one loved you. Or so you thought. Come back from the battle. Have some fun. Page of Wands. I don't mean destructive escapism fun. I mean heart-based fun. Do what you love to do. Something that doesn't hurt you, that doesn't sabotage you, that isn't a vice. Be adventurous with getting to know yourself anew. There's a lot of fire on this table. Knight of Swords. So much to say, so much to do now that you're woke. Are we ever truly, really woke? just go there. Go to that place that you know you can do well. 3 of Wands. Go to that job, go to that relationship, go to that place, go to that school. Allow yourself to explore. You'll find that your gut instincts, once you don't suppress them and shove them down with all kinds of mantras on freedom, it really speaks to you and guides you pretty well. Give her a chance. King of Pentacles. So many characters in your reading. A lot of people want to be around you. Sadly, they want to go out with you. They want to work with you. They want to tell you their ideas. They want to tell you how they feel. They want to... It's all just excuses to get to know you now. They feel you're changing. They feel something is shifting. And there were those around you that saw through you when you didn't allow. They couldn't get in because you didn't allow, but they had a peek. If you want to show them, that's your prerogative. But no, there are those who want to. Bottom of the deck, the High Priestess. Someone to share your secrets with. Okay, the Hangman almost popped out, but didn't. Another character. Queen of Cups. Who are all these people? Yeah, you know a lot of people. We know that. You have a lot of acquaintances. But do they know you? If you throw a party, 200 people will show up. Does any of them know you? Will any of them hold your hair up when you throw up? Or hand you a towel? Or will they be too busy with how they look to even notice? Those who do, you've shunned, you've kept out, because they're trying to take away your freedom. But here they are, just being like there. All these people on the table, they're there for you. The real ones. 5 of Swords, but to you, they're all fake, huh? You can't trust any of them. Who am I to judge that? I understand. The things that happened. The things that happened. The things they promised and didn't do. Things they said and didn't mean. Some of you really need to talk about these things, Saji. To a friend you trust, a family member you trust, a therapist, but you've got to talk about these things. This is a major opportunity right now, Wheel of Fortune, for major change for you. To become you. Don't stay in that coffin. You're like, oh, they're just here to gloat. No one goes anywhere to gloat. People, if they gloat, they gloat inside, or they write a gloating post on Facebook, and then that's it. Those who go somewhere, actively go somewhere to gloat, are crazy. What do you care? They don't have a life. Take it as a compliment. Four of Wands. From the Three of Wands, we have Ace of Wands, Three of Wands, then Four of Wands. Wonderful progression. Wonderful progress. So there is a celebration of camaraderie and connection and love. Bottom of the deck, Ace of Swords. It's a new start in a relationship, in a partnership. Some of you even engagement. Some of you want to build a sense of community around you. If you don't want them to reflect your trauma and, God forbid, again, betray, stab, and so on, make sure you resolve these things first. So your inside is integrated, right? From all the fragmentation, from all the trauma that kind of split you. Do a soul retrieval. Watch my 13th element video on my 13th element playlist, how to integration, transmutation, alchemy of spirit, something like that. And then it can be very, very helpful for you guys. There's a message coming in from someone that has something very, very important to tell you. You should probably take it seriously. When a high priestess energy sends a message or something like that, you don't take it lightly. Could be from someone who's in some sort of a leadership position. That has to do with knowledge. Possibly esoteric knowledge because of the high priestess. Okay. Come closer. The cards. Now, I'm going to shuffle and give you a new spread for love. A look into you and your person of interest. We're going to start talking about, we're going to open it a little bit, and then I'm going to move with it to the extended. Okay, so we'll have a little bit of a preview for the extended, but before we do that, let me see something. These are the two major arcanas. Okay, these are your spiritual homework for the month of May. The judgment card, and the high priestess. I will link the classes to them, to each of them below. Now, two aces. new knowledge is forming within you. Like, I feel like the neurotransmitters are moving differently. Allow them. 2 4s. 2 Knights. 2 Queens. King, Page. 3 and 5. I see some sort of a cooperation that you're not certain that you want to continue in. A group cooperation of some sort. Group job, group effort, some sort of team environment that you're not sure if that's the right people or those. You're considering your direction, your future, where you want to take this vision to, and is everyone aligned? I think you're starting to kind of secretly or, quietly, subtly test people to see how they'll do in this or how they'll do with that, to see if they can fit. I see you being very, very active in the next month. Be it work, ideas, adventures, meeting new people. Notice that Knight of Swords, Ace of Swords, Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. So whatever you move ahead with this month have a very, very strong potential to manifest into reality. Whatever you act upon and move forward with can happen. You just got to initiate it and not wait for things. You got to just kind of be proactive. Don't feel threatened when it comes to working with people. Just be discerning, right? Based on, watch this reading again if you need help with understanding how. Let people go that don't want to be around. Allow people that share your vision to show it. Okay. All right. Everything is below in the description box. Links, information, all the fun stuff. My name is Morgane. I know I haven't said it. I forgot. I'm sorry. But here I am. In case you're new, welcome. Let's look into you and your person of interest. Love for Saggy for the month of May, please, for this coming month. Clarity, guidance, and foresight. Sagittarius and their person. Yes, Saggy, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Of course, absolutely. Venus. Yes. Okay. Put your energy in the cards. Ask for guidance between you and your person of interest. Okay. These are the Golden Universal Tarot. I agree that they are gorgeous. Okay. I will also pull runes, because we do runes in the extended, which you can find on Vimeo and on Patreon. Perfect time to join Patreon. Check it out. You have all the extendeds there for unlimited streaming, plus a lot of extra VIP content. Runes, lunar spirit readings, karmic shift and liberation. Check it out. But you have it also separately on Vimeo. Okay. In your mind, heart, actions, where you feel you stand. Influences outside your relationship or dynamic or connection. Past, present, future potential. Recent past. Month, the next month. This is you, this is your person. Although, if this sounds like you and this sounds like your person, you may, of course, reverse the roles, love. Let's see. In your mind, 8 of Pentacles. You want to work on things in their mind. Knight of Swords. They're like, okay, you want to work on things one step at a time and be diligent, possibly also simultaneously focus on your work, you know, to be able to give what you want to give. Your person wants to understand things now, and they're communicating fast and clear. I don't see them expressing any sort of political correctness or fake patience. They're just telling you things, telling you like it is. Very clear and no games. Let's see the runes. Message for Sagittarius, please, for their love life for this coming month. From runes, spirit, message, guidance, foresight for Sagittarius love life for the month of May. Oh my god, those are a lot of runes that came up. Okay. Huh. Okay, wow. Oh my gosh. Central rune, Hotel in the upright. Wungo in the upright. Fehu in the upright. Beog in the upright. And Turisas in the reverse. All right. We will talk about this and whatever will unveil here. I will see you soon in a second, hopefully. Either way, I love you. Stay magic. Stay true. Bye.